All right, everyone. Welcome to another show of Mid States Live. Will everybody build up here tonight? I don't know if you guys saw or background image or the music. If you did, say yes or no. We got a great show tonight. We're going to be without Brent. He has a work meeting tonight. He might hop in at the end, depending on what whether or not he can get there in time. Get back here in time. So for tonight, we've got CJ on. This is going to be a local interview. Mr. Cody, how are you? How's everybody doing tonight? We've got a great show tonight. Nick, how are you? CJ, what do you mean it's not letting you? All you have to do is click that link here. Let me invite you again here, CJ. CJ. Here you go, CJ. Here's the link again. You just got to click it and you'll be in the room there. And then I'll add you to the screen. And while we're waiting for CJ to get in here. Oops, I did not do that. Afternoon. Pancho, how are you, sir? And there's CJ again. Like I said, we got a great show. We've got CJ on tonight. We'll talk a little bit about the Kearney show. And, that's pretty much all we got tonight. Unless there's something else you guys want to talk about, we're always open to comments and questions. There's some new things that are hitting the stores, it looks like. And we've got we're working on some technical difficulties as usual. He's getting in here. Who's ready for this weekend? I am ready for this Kearney show. It's going to be awesome. We're really looking forward to it. This is the first show that I really started selling at once I moved back here to Nebraska. So we're just going to share some screen. I'm put up the flyer here for the show. And there we go. And for those of you that have never been out to the show, it's 236 tables according to Eric here, and it's a good mix of diecast and a good mix of, there is some farm toys there, but and some sports cards. It's pretty unique. There's some M2, there's some Auto World. It's just a good mix. You'll never know what you might find out there. Let me see here. We're having some difficulties here tonight, so hold on a second, folks. Hi, James. Mike, how are you? We're just kind of getting in there. CJ, how are you coming along? We're just waiting for CJ to get in here, see how this goes. Oh, there we go. There's the tried and true sound. There's CJ. Yay.
Technology.
Yeah. Hey, it happens. We didn't really test out ahead of time, but we made it. Hunter, how are you tonight? So, okay, can you hear me all right? Yeah, we can see you just perfect.
There we go.
Oh, and the kiddos are here.
Yep.
Awesome. So, like I said, now we can get this show started. And I'm just going to put up that flyer again for everybody to see here. Let me get back to this. We'll talk a little bit more about the show up in Kearney this weekend. And we don't want to. Let's do this one. Here we go. Boom. We can minimize that now. All right, so there it is, folks. That is the ENC Collectibles presents their 8th annual toy show in Kearney. Like I said, it's a good show. 236 tables as the last count at the Buffalo County Fairgrounds. Again, a good mix of die-cast and farm toys, and you'll see a few like card folks. You might even see some comic book guys and even some record folks. So it's definitely worth the drive. Good food, and they do donate to a nonprofit, and they have some raffles at the door. Eric Hollingsworth is your man that you need to see, and he is very responsive. So if you have any questions, just reach out to him, and he'll get those answered for you. The show is sold out, as it is every year. And again, they're out at the Buffalo County Extension Hall. I'm also told that the wrestling meet is going on at the same time, so parking might be a little bit tight. So there it is, folks. That's the Kearney show this weekend. Let's get into our main guest for the night, Mr. CJ Grams. How are you doing tonight, sir?
Pretty good.
Thank you for coming on, first of all.
Yep, no problem.
I know we haven't done an interview show in a while, and we haven't had anybody local for a long time. So this is going to be a good show, I think. You've looked over the questions beforehand a little bit, right?
Yep, a little bit. I glanced at them again, so.
Okay. So, CJ, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? Where are you from? How did you come into it?
So I'm originally from Amherst, Nebraska, about 15 minutes away from Kearney. So I'm 33 years old.
Okay, well, we'll just keep it at there. At that. So, there's the first question. If you were going to go to Norfolk, what are you most excited for about the Norfolk show? And I think that's from Hunter.
He's just moving your wall.
I don't know. When I'm always going to shows, I'm always looking for more Camaros I'm big into my Camaros.
There you go. So you're a Camaro guy. Does it matter what brand they are?
Nope.
Gotcha. All right. So let's get into question 1 here. How did you get started collecting in diecast?
Well, I've been playing with Hot Wheels since who knows when. And then I started getting older. I just started collecting more.
Okay. All right. So what drove you towards the Camaro?
Oh, I just like how it looks. It looks tough.
Okay. Gotcha. Tough, rough. It works.
Yep.
All right. So again, folks, if you got any questions for CJ, please go ahead and post them in the room, and we'll get to them as we go along. Oh, there we go. From Lincoln's Diecast, he's got a question here. He wants to know, what's the most you ever spent on a car?
Oh, let's see. 70.
$70. Not bad. There we go. Hot Wheel Hunter with it. I'm being nice because we all know my love of that car.
Yeah.
So $70. I remember those days. I wish I could go back to them. I wish I could find some of this stuff for $70.
Well, there's one I was gonna buy for 100. I stopped myself.
Oh man. All right, so we've got another question here from the Lincoln's Toy Show. He wants to know how many cars are in your personal collection?
Wow. Well, I don't know. My walls are covered, and I've got totes back in the bedroom. So I think one time I counted. I think I might have had over 500, 600 cars.
Okay, nice. Are you wanting to continue to expand, or are you? Oh,
it keeps growing. It's not.
There we go. Oh, Nick says you secretly like JDM.
Nope. All muscle.
All muscle. Gotcha.
Except for those two Toyotas I had redone. That's about it. Those two I had redone. But
I know, and that's what I think that's what he's referring to.
Yeah. That's about the only two I like.
All right. So what do you like the most about collecting?
Oh. Let's see. It's exciting. I get to go hunt.
Nice. Okay. So Hunter wants to know, what do you enjoy more? Or wandering around the show or being a vendor? Which is better to you?
I like to wander.
Wander? Yeah. Why is that?
I want to see what everybody's got. Then I go back around.
Okay.
No.
You ever get to a table and you go, oh, I'll get that later. I'll come back around.
Yeah, I have, and I've come back and it's gone.
How does that feel?
I should have just up and bought it.
Yeah, there's a Candy Striper story somewhere about that.
Yep.
Okay, so what would you rather have? Hot Wheels, M2, Matchbox, or Auto World, and why?
Oh, I like Hot Wheels, but my biggest one is M2s.
Okay. Why M2?
I just think they're more detailed.
Okay. Which would survive a crash
But the
better?
only downfall, like M2s they're made cheaper. I've learned that M2s are made cheaper. But I just like how they are. I just think, I don't know. I like Hot Wheels too, but I don't know. Just something with M2, it keeps drawing me back to them.
What would survive a crash better, an M2 or a Hot Wheel?
A Hot Wheel. A Hot Wheel's made better.
Less parts.
Yep.
Oh, I'm glad you're having a good time with this, because this is going to be a fun night. Okay. You've already mentioned your favorite casting is probably the Camaro.
Well,
what version?
A Mustang would be too.
Okay.
And then
so
probably a Chevelle too. I've got a few Chevelles. I like the Chevelle too.
Okay. So of those three cars, which version or which body style or diecast company is the one you like the most? Pick one from each.
I have a nice Chevelle convention one. I have it hanging in my bedroom. That's really nice. It's Hot Wheels. That one's I like that one a lot with the Chevelle. With the Camaro, it'll probably be the M2s.
Okay.
And then the Mustang. Let's see. Probably Hot Wheel.
Okay, gotcha. But which Mustang Hot Wheel do you like the most?
The Fox body.
There you go. Okay. Hunter wants to know how many loose pieces on average are in a M2.
Like with the whole what it says on the box or what?
No, like how many are rattling around inside the package.
Well, I got a Mustang now that the part of the engine's rattling inside of the box.
Well, there we go. Oh, there's that Brent guy. I guess he made it, or he's on his way home. Okay, so we talked about this. Loose or carded? Are you a loose guy or a carded guy?
I've got more carded, but I do have a lot of loose, but I probably have more that's in cards.
Okay. So Lincoln's Toy Show wants to know, do you open them all or do you keep some carded?
I open them if the package is starting to fall apart. That's the only way I open them.
Okay. What year is your favorite? What year of Camaro is your favorite?
The 80s.
The 85, 84?
Yeah. There's one I'm looking for right now, and I can't find it. I've seen it on Facebook, and I've even searched eBay for it, and I can't even find it.
What one is it?
There's a 1989 one Johnny Lightning's got out right now I've seen, and I've searched eBay for it, and I can't even find it.
Is that the one with the big wing on the back?
No, I don't think so. Well,
okay.
I sent it to PJ to keep an eye out, too, because there's a red one and there's a black one.
Well, there you go. There's your problem. It was PJ.
Yeah.
He's probably busy in Chad's auction right now. Maybe he can buy one for you.
Maybe so. You never
know. What car would you like to see done in the future? And the last question here, that was from James Whitver from the Des Moines Club. So, but what car would you like to see made in the future that hasn't been made yet?
Like with the M2s, I would like to see, I know they'll never do it, but I'd like to see a Monte Carlo in the M2.
Okay. Do you want G-body Monte Carlo?
The 86. The 86, yeah.
G-body. Yep. 86. You know, here's the Monte Carlo that I want made that hasn't been made yet, except for, I think RCCA has done it, is I want the Aero Coupes.
Yeah.
With the big old glass window in the rear.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I want. And I want one of those in the traditional black with the red interior and the pinstripes down the side. Mm-hmm.
See, that's what Aaron had with Aaron that's in the group. When I used to work with Aaron at the Buckle.
Yeah.
He used to have one. When I worked with him at the Buckle, I always talked about it when I worked with him at the Buckle in Kearney.
Okay. Is that Aaron Pullman?
Yep. I used to work with him way back in the day.
Oh, wow. See, I didn't know that. That's awesome.
I used to work at the Buckle. Was way back in the Buckle days.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's how I know Aaron.
I didn't know that. I learned something.
Yep.
Yep. He's in Preachers. That's where he's at.
Yeah.
Okay. Johnny does make the arrow back. Yep. Brent is correct on that. I've forgotten about that. So I'm going to have to see if I can scrounge myself up one. Awesome. So what was it like working with Aaron?
It's pretty cool. He was one. He usually sat at my table all the time when we worked on break. When we went to breaks, they always sat at my table.
Oh, okay.
He's a fun guy to work with.
Nice. Okay, so we're kind of blowing through these questions here pretty quick. How have your kids influenced your collecting, or added to, or taken away from, or have they inadvertently opened anything?
Yes, they're. I have a huge tote in the bag that's full of Hot Wheels, and they have snuck back there and opened some.
Anything you absolutely regret that they opened?
No, it was nothing I really was concerned about. So it was the kind of fake Hot Wheel cars that they opened up. So it was nothing I was really concerned about. So I'm like, oh yeah, you can keep that.
Nice. How would you encourage, say, somebody that's got a young family similar to yourself to get them involved and be a part of collecting, and why would you encourage them to do that?
It's fun. I like taking my kids to the shows and all that. They get to see all the cars.
Do they enjoy the racing at all, or do they just
Yes.
like to? Yeah, I think the guys that run that track, they do a pretty good job, don't
Yeah.
they?
Yes.
Pretty laid back. A wellness check. Oh my, the peanut gallery is in full force tonight. So, what do they like to collect? What do the boys like to collect?
They like the trucks.
Trucks?
They
Yeah.
have a lot of trucks.
Are they into monster trucks or just
Regular trucks. They don't have more just regular trucks.
Do they lean towards one, are they Ford guys, Chevy guys, preferably Dodge guys?
They got a few Dodge pickups. They got a few Dodge pickups. They probably got 4 Dodges and probably 4 Chevy.
Well, just like a real car, Fords are good for pushing. So,
Yeah.
All right. Again, Lincoln's got another question for you. Have you ever done any wheel swaps or customs?
Nope, I haven't.
Is that something you would be interested in learning how to do?
Yeah, I would, because there's a few cars I would like to have wheels swapped on and make it look a little better.
Okay, cool. I think we all start off like that. Let's just do a couple wheel swaps, and then before you know it, you're like doing body modifications and buying paint booths, and you're going, what? Well, how did I get down this rabbit hole?
Yeah. Yep.
All right. So, if money was not a factor, what car would you like to add to your collection?
Well, I know there's a Camaro out there at about the 85. It's way over $300. I would like to have.
Oh, okay. Hold on a second. I think I know which one you're talking about.
It's red.
It's red.
Yep.
Well, here. Let's see here. Got a couple red ones. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So you're referring to this one, right?
Oh, it's close to that. Yeah, it's close to that.
It's not that one. I know it's not that one.
Okay, because I'm ready to say, I was like,
but you mean this one?
No,
this is Simon.
I don't think so. No, because it's.
You mean that one?
Yeah, that one. Yep, that's it.
Yeah. This is actually, I won't lie, this is probably my favorite Camaro body style, other than maybe the 92 with the big wing on it. But it's a very nice car. Negative, Brian. We don't dip, dodge, or dive. We go through stuff. Yeah, we got jokes tonight. Okay, so let's see here. Let's see. So that Camaro is your ultimate, like if money was not an object, that's what you'd want.
Okay. I'd go after that one big time.
What's one car that you wish was never made?
That's a hard one. I can't even think of it right now.
Well, that's easy. I mean, it's the Camaro. I mean, what else are you going to have in there?
It's got to have more Camaros.
No.
That's like half
All
my.
Right. Yeah, that's half your collection. What designer of Hot Wheels would you like to meet in the future?
Take them off.
See, I don't know very many designers. I just kind of been collecting. I don't know. Like I was talking to Larry at work. Like he was trying to tell me the Larry's Garage guy. He's kind of cool.
Yeah, Larry Wood would be that. That would be a
I got
nice
a few of
one.
his. I got a few of his that are still carded.
Yeah. I've been through the autograph line a few times with Larry. Very nice, very personable. Man, that would be, I think that would mean a lot to a lot of folks out here to meet him and get a chance to get an autograph from him or get a picture. So yeah, I can see that. That's a good one. Okay. Well, how did you find out about us?
PJ. When I went to the
Yeah.
show, he was the one that told me to join.
So, do you remember your first show? The first time you went to one of our shows?
Oh, that was way back when it was still in before it moved to
Was it an Ashland show?
I don't think it was Ashland.
Was
I
it
think
at the
it was still in Norfolk. It was at the other the vet's place or wherever it was or that.
Oh, okay. So at the VFW?
Yeah, that was my first.
Downtown?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't know you had come to one of those because
That's when I met PJ and all that, and that's when he.
Wow, that's hard to believe.
Yeah.
I did not know that. I thought you came, like a year later because we were only there for like a year.
Yeah.
Just a little over a year. Wow, I didn't realize that. And you were still living out by Shelby Rising City, weren't you? At the time?
Oh, I was in David at the time. I was in David City at the time.
Oh, you were in David City. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. Because I know you'd been to a couple Norfolk shows. I just didn't realize that you had been even way back then. Wow. Things you learned tonight.
Yeah, me and Larry were talking about it at work, and that's why he brought it up. And I said, yeah, let's go.
Yeah. What'd you think of that first time?
My mouth like dropped when I walked in, all the cars.
Nice.
I think I spent $300 that day.
Oh, okay. You went home happy.
Yep.
All right. Well, let's see. What else do we've got here? Well, we're already down to the end of the questions. What's one show that you would like to go to that you haven't been to yet?
Well, I haven't been to the ones in Iowa.
Okay. What makes you want to go to the ones in Iowa?
They probably are a lot bigger and probably a lot more stuff. Different people, different collectors down there.
Okay. Is convention something that you
I would like
to put on?
That'd be something too, because PJ keeps bringing it up. But you need to go to a convention.
PJ needs to go to convention. He needs a roommate.
Yeah.
I think you would have a lot of fun at convention.
Yeah.
Imagine walking into, hundreds of hotel rooms, and they're completely full of Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
I mean, just crazy, crazy amounts of Hot Wheels. Yes, the Iowa shows are definitely worth it. Great people, lots of fun. We get to play the duck game with Evan. Miss Barb treats us well. Everybody treats us well up there. So we really enjoy it a lot when we get to go out there. The Missouri shows, if you get a chance to go down that way, I think Missouri and Kansas shows would be fun to go to too.
Really?
Oh, yeah. That's the great thing is no matter where you go to, you run across the same good group of collectors, whether it's with us, Des Moines, top of Iowa, Minnesota, Sioux Falls, the Kansas City area, the Topeka area. It is just a good common group of people, and we like to hang out with each other. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Yeah, the picnic in Fort Dodge. Yes, James brought that up too. That was fun as well. And Des Moines is a great show. But like convention, with convention, it's you get to see all these people you meet from the internet, but they're also you see them on the internet. Now you get to see them in person. So that's a really cool thing about convention. Plus,
yeah,
you get to see things that you you don't see at every show. You'll probably see about 4 of these guys.
Yeah, yeah.
And the Greasy Goat. Yes, the Greasy Goat. That is one of our favorite places to go. Yeah, I think the Ashland, Elmwood, and the Omaha shows do quite well. I mean, they each have their own unique attributes about them, you know. But yeah, I think both shows are really good. They're comparable, but they're different yet at the same time. Do you have anything else for us? Do you got any other messages? Anything you'd like to share?
Not much.
I mean, you want to make another PJ joke? I mean,
if he was on here, it'd be more funny.
it would be, but you know, I think he's busy.
Yeah, yeah.
Aren't we all on the internet? Yeah, we all are. And that's where some of the fun comes in. Elmwood is Ashland. Yeah, that's very true. Well, I mean, that's all I got for tonight. I can ramble on for a minute before Brent gets here. But I do have to bring up one other thing. We didn't really mention it yet tonight. Did you have a car you wanted to open yet?
I guess I can go look for one.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be back.
All right. Well, folks, as we did run the auction last Thursday, and from last Thursday after the show until 6 o'clock tonight, and the winner was Mr. Reagan Keneally. He won, and he is going to get this one of 15. In fact, this is lucky number 13 of 15. Newsletter exclusive chapter meeting Gasser. There's the back of the card there in association with Hot Wheels Mafia and Chris Stangler Customs. You know, all funds from this go to the club. We'll have another chance to get one of these here in Columbus if they're going to do it again. And when we do, we'll go ahead and auction off that as well. Good job and congrats to Reagan. Again, these auctions are open to everyone in the club. So please reach out. They are here for you guys. They're to benefit you guys and give you guys something from the convention if you couldn't go. So what's going on out there? I see that we've got some posts for some new stuff starting to hit the shelves a little bit. You know, I was starting to see a little bit of activity, which is good. I mean, here's one of the cars I picked up the other night. Of course, it is on a bad card, so it'll be a good ripper. All right, CJ, what you got?
1966 Dodge Charger.
Ooh, M2.
Yep.
Any extra parts?
Oh, that.
Oh, there it is. That's nice. No extra rattle.
Nope.
No Hemi tick. Oh, let's see here.
Get away.
Oh, voom, voom. I like that. I like car noises. Okay, so, you know, like I said, we've had some new stuff popping up here in the recent weeks, or last week or so. And let's they're taped on the bottom. And you know, here's another car I think that's gonna grow in popularity here a little bit is this wide body Nova. I think it's pretty cool, actually. Very nice. This is off the Boulevard set. Also comes with the Mustang, Land Rover, the WRX, and then the Aero Scoop. Speaking of the Mustang, what do you think about this one?
I like that one, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's of all the RTRs, this is the best one. Again, a tried and true staple. Again, with just more different wheels. Can't go wrong with it. It's a classic. the Fast and Furious Skyline. Again, the only negative I have with this particular release would be that they're all the same cars that have been released before, but we are looking at just new wheels. Again, probably something that doesn't really. There's RX-7. I'm very excited for this car. It's from the first movie, and it had never been done before, just in a main line. So that's awesome to have that. And then hi to the peaker behind you.
Yeah.
And again, here's another Porsche that has not been done before. Again, I'm pretty excited to have that. And then the last new recent thing that I had found was the Dodge set. I picked up everything except the Drift Challenger. I just thought that wing was hideous, but that, again, my personal opinion, it doesn't mean anything. If there are people who do like that wing, more power to them. What should I open tonight there, CJ? I've got this Real Riders original Corvette High Raker, or I've got this, the Team Transport,
The Corvette.
Mercedes. You're going with the Corvette. Okay. I like your taste there. I like the old school retro look. And this is what we're going to do tonight, folks. We've got the Real Raiders 80s Corvette. Yeah, there's a whole, well, you can't really see it, but there's like a whole box missing over there. Yeah, thank you, Bono, for that. Yeah, I'm sure you'll come around and get it all straightened out for me and hide a few more. Yes, 3 spots over. Thank you, Nick. I know you're also helping this. But I got one over on Brent the other night. I actually flipped cars around and put them in the right direction. All right, for your pleasure tonight, the 80s Real Riders High Raker Corvette 63 split window. That's a nice pull right there.
Mm-hmm.
Again, another reason why, in my opinion, to open cars is you see right here, that's could possibly be some paint rub. So you don't need these. This thing's perfect.
Careful.
Again, this is all the even. And there we go, all jacked up in the back for everybody. For those of you who don't know what high rakers are, you can do that, or you can do that. And this is so old it didn't want to stay. But that's all we got for tonight. You'll see a post here shortly for tables for Norfolk. There'll be 30 tables, a limit of 3 per person or group until the week of the show. And then if there's anything left over, we'll open it up. CJ, I'd like to thank you again for coming on. I mean, that left, like this. CJ, thanks again for coming on. You were a great guest. The boys were awesome, well behaved. I was just expecting more car carnage with them.
Yeah.
As they pop in. But thanks again. Kearney this weekend, Saturday, 9 to 4, I think. Check out the flyer again. Let me put it up one last time here. And we will do that. Maybe, if my mouse wants to work. There it is. 9 to 3, Buffalo County Fairgrounds Exhibit Building, 3807 Avenue N, Kearney, Nebraska. Eric Hollingsworth is your point of contact. You can set up either the night before from 3 to 8, or again starting at 7 a.m. out at the fairgrounds. Thank you again, CJ, for coming on. You were awesome.
Thank
you. Have
Yeah.
fun out there this weekend. Stay safe, stay warm, and be kind to one another. All right, we're out.
Thank you.
Yeah.